So this is Heather with Ideas to Come. I almost said my work name. And I'm working on a project, and I thought I would just take you along with me. I'm making a calendar, a pocket letter calendar. So I have this one in here measured, and I'm cutting out the calendar. I got these on Pinterest, copied them, and then pasted them on my template, which my template was really actually too small, but that's okay. That's a good thing because it leaves area around the card so I can decorate around the card before putting the card in there. So I've got all of my months here, and I'm going to go ahead and cut them out, and then I'm also going to share with you a way that I have learned to do my pocket letters. I haven't actually sent the pocket letter that I made for someone, and I did a little bit of a different thing on here. I don't know if it was already done or not. I did this a while back. I have not seen it, but I will share that with you. It's going to make this pocket letter into a dual pocket letter. So I'm going to want to share that with you. So I will cut these out and be right back. Okay, sorry if there's a glare. So I got my pocket pages here, and there's going to be a glare. And I've got my We Are Memory Keepers fuse mat here with my We Are Memory fuse tool, because that's what we're going to use. First, I need 12 for the months, and there's 3, 6, 9, so I need 3 more. And so I need to decide where I want those 3. And so the first thing I want to do is I'm thinking that I want to put one on each side. One here, one here, one here, and an extra one here, so it could be even. So I need to figure out where my pocket's at. I don't want to cut the sides where it holds, and this one I will use there, so I will use that one there with the hole. So I'm just going to cut these carefully so that I don't cut any of the important areas. Okay, so there's one there. Oops, that one goes there. It's the top one, right? Or is that a middle one? That's a middle one. So I actually need the top one. So I'm going to cut the top one off. There's the top one. And that's the bottom one. So I got, just need to figure out where my, right there. Right there. So that one goes there. And that one will go there. And I have some extra cupcake pictures, and I'll just fill in the one side with one of those. So then I want to do these 2 sides, and so I'm going to cut off, oh, I think I cut that one off wrong, maybe not. So this one's going to go here, and this top one I could have cut it easier with the that one's gonna go there. So then my pocket letter is gonna open up like this. So that's where the fuse tool comes in. If you don't have one of these, you should get one because they are so awesome. So then I gotta let that warm up. Okay, so I think that's all heated up. I'm gonna use this ruler because I don't know where my other ruler is since I've been moving things. I want to make sure I have this page on the right in the right place. And then I'm just going to center this up. And wait a second. Yeah. Attach it right there. So I'm going to attach this pocket to the other pocket. Apparently it's not hot enough. Let me try it again. Maybe I didn't press hard enough. Make sure that's all centered. Sometimes I go too fast with this thing too. I have a tendency to do that. And it's pretty thick because there are 2 layers right there. No, I didn't let it get hot enough. It's not hot enough yet. It's getting there though, I can see it. And that should attach. But again, like I said, it's really super thick, so you might have to go over it a couple of times. See, it's partially on there. Of course, you don't want to melt it. So I'm just going to go over this a little bit more. There it is. Oops, nope, not quite. There we go. It's attached, and then of course I'll attach it here on this side. Get my other one. Oops, that's not it. This is it right here. Make sure that's there correctly. And I think because those bumps are so thick, I probably need to go off to the side a little bit. Just because it's so thick. And there you go, there's your page. And then of course attach the other sides. I'll do this on this side because, and these front ones are going to be, which is good that your cards, it's because I scan the ATC template and into my computer so I could use it, and it's so it's good that the cards are a little bit smaller because they'll actually fit on these top ones. The top ones are going to be a little bit smaller than the bottom ones because you're taking up some of the room when you're attaching it to the side. There we go. So you will have like that, and I'll be right back to continue. Okay, sorry if I was out of frame. So once you've done that, see, I've got all my cards, my calendar in there, and you can leave this one just blank on the end here if you want to show it like that, or you can put a picture. It does kind of look off, I noticed. So that one I may just leave blank, but there's all your months and you have plenty of room because you attach the other two. I've done other ones where I've attached more pages on there, but haven't shared that with you yet. But there's that portion, and then I'll be back to work with all the cards. Okay, so I finished putting the glitter around the edges. I like it because it kind of looks like when you ice in on your cake. So I like that look. Some are thicker than others, but I got that portion done, and the leaves on here do work that I attached with the We Are Memory Keepers tool. Jeez, I can't even think. So now I found this ribbon that I want to put on there, and is it going to work? I think so. So this ribbon I want to put on. So I have my homemade sprays, But right now I don't know where they are, and they're probably old, so I'm just gonna real quickly make some homemade sprays, and I'm gonna use this pink, I don't know if I can get it out of there, pink eyeshadow for glitter. Of course I could use my glitter that, yeah, I'm gonna use some of that too, and some ink, and some alcohol. So all I did was fill that up with alcohol. I have a tutorial on this. I'll try to link it down. There's the glitter that I used. Let's see if I can, that's the color I got right now. Let's see how it comes out on here. So I just decided I'll just make some real quick. It's not dark enough, so I will add some more ink. And this ink is from Fire Mountain Gems, I think. No. Acrylic Artist. This is, yeah. No. Not Fire Mountain Gems. That's jewelry. I'm trying to think where I got the ink from. It's been a while. I'll link it down below. That's just not coming out dark enough. I know what I did. I put too much alcohol in this, so I'm going to have to add a red ink to darken it. I could have used my distressed inks too, but I've not used these in a while. Oop. So I'm trying this. There it goes. Now it's getting some color. So I'm just going to spray this and let it dry. But, I mean, that's how quick I just whip up. It's not as dark as I would like it to be. So I'm just going to add some more ink. I don't even know if I added that much pink. These are acrylic inks. Sorry. I have a tendency to put things upside down. And I don't know that that ribbon's taking the color. Yeah, it will. It's just going to take a little bit of time and some readjusting. So I will do that and come right back. So I did dye this ribbon, and I still may use it, but I like this ribbon, which I'm going to use for the edge. And let me make sure I have it on the right side because it looks prettier. And I'm going to take it and fold it over so that there's a ruffle on each side. I could probably cut it, but it's going to look really pretty like that. So I'm going to attach it over here first if I can get my glue to come out. Attach it right there. I haven't even cut it any of my scissors. And then I want to bend it over. Let's see. Hope you guys can see. Bend it over like this. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to glue it in two places. One right here. And then two right there. I thought for sure I was going to burn my fingers. So that's a little bit complex. And this over here, so this part has to go like that. So this part here, and it looks like the rest of it will just go real easy. And I put this down so it'll be easier to see. Let me zoom in. So you can see what I'm doing, and don't know about my lighting because it's putting a glare there. And this is nice. It's glued down actually, so it keeps me in my spot here. Because earlier I was not in frame, I don't believe. So I'm just going to go down and glue this whole thing down like that. I'll pick it up so you can see it. Just like that. On the top. Okay, so I got all that glued down, and I have this ribbon here also, and I don't know why I didn't turn on this other light lamp. And I love this. I used to sell this in my shop, my Etsy shop, and I don't anymore. So I have some left, and I'm just gonna glue that on the middle part. I mean, it looks pretty the way it is, but it's gonna even look cuter with this ribbon on here. I'm gonna cut it. I was looking for my scissors a while ago. I couldn't find my scissors. Okay, so I'm just going to glue that down the middle. That'll look real cute on there. Those beads on there. It'll look cute with the cupcake. On there. Hopefully I'm in frame and not paying attention. I have a tendency to do that. Ooh, that looks cute. Just gotta cut it off down here. And go to the back, see where my end is. And I will be burning those ends so that they don't fray. I think that looks cute. And I still have this, so I'm thinking actually of putting it on the other side here. I still want to use it. And this over here looks a little plain, so I think I'll just... And this ribbon came out kind of like a watercolor effect because it's darker in some places than other places. Well, right at the top anyways, where it was dripping down. In my other pocket letters that I've made, I always like to decorate the sides and the bottom. It just looks too plain if I don't have something on there. To me it does anyway. See, it's kind of darker right there. Well, at least you guys are facing the same way I am this time. Okay, I'm gonna turn it over. See where the back is right there. And there we go. I got glue on my mat, that's not good. Hopefully that'll come off. Doubt it. No, it's okay. I can get it. I got others. Sorry about that. Okay, so I got all that done. I got my ribbon on here, and I got my ribbon on this side. So I'm just going to go to the back, because I don't know that I'm necessarily going to keep this. I might give it away. So I want to go to the back and punch my holes. Because when I get, well, in the past, when I've gotten pocket letters, I have a binder that I put them in so that I can keep them. This one is like stuck. I am not kidding. It is stuck. That is not cool. I don't want to have to drag out my big bite. Yeah, it's not going in that way. It's going to have to go in this way somehow. Well, darn. Oh, there we go. So I need to put it there. That's why, because it's just really thick for that. Okay, So I got my holes in there. There, there, and there. And then I have to get also some pictures for that side. I think I'll do more cupcakes since it's cupcake themed. Okay, so it still looks too plain to me, so I found this sequin trim, and I'm going to try to put it around the edges and see how that goes. And I think I want to put it like that. And I need my scissors, which I keep losing. Believe, oh, there they are on the floor. So I can cut this. I think that's going to look cute. Cute, cute. I wish I had my better scissors, then I wouldn't have to be doing that. Or I could have just cut it first. Can always glue these on there if I need to. But there's that one, and I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I want to start with a fresh one. I don't want one that's cut in half. Let's start here. I think instead of doing it all the way down, I'll just start by gluing that first. That way I can come down here and cut this. Oops, I'm going down my page. And that, what's nice about using the hot glue is if it comes off one of those little sequins, you just need to push it back on there and it'll go back on there. Let me see where I can cut that one right there. My computer's really slow today. I don't think it's my computer, it's my internet's really slow. The weather has been affecting our internet since we're way out in the boonies. There we go. And I will clean up all these glue hairs eventually. Okay, so I've got my front done with my sequins around the sides. I've got my cards on the insides and the backs. I've also got my cupcakes on the back, and I'm just gonna take my cupcakes. Don't do that one anymore. And I'm gonna make my cupcakes glittery because I like glitter. And that's basically, I think, where I'm gonna, where I'm gonna end it. I put my, you can get these salt shakers at the Dollar Tree, and I just put my glitter. This one is extra fine glitter, and I don't think it says what color it is. It's a pretty pearlescent type glitter. So I'm going to glitter all these up and take out my scrap paper that I have on the inside of these pieces, because And you know what? I'm going to do this a little more solidly. And then this I can just do sparingly. And those I will let dry. So there it is, all finished with all its pages. And I may hang it up or attach something here to the top so that it can be hung up just in case. And that is it. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.